Welcome to the Nomadic Spaces podcast, where we talk all things interior design, tiny houses, and happy homes. Each week, we explore different interior design strategies, the unique challenges of small spaces, and delve into the incredible lifestyle of tiny homes. Whether you're a fellow tiny house dweller or simply have an interest in interior design, this show has something for you. I am your host, Sarah Bronstein, and I live in Asheville, North Carolina with my pup Albus in a vintage travel trailer I renovated into my tiny dream house. I'm a professional interior designer and I run my own business called Suka Interior Design, and I'm also a licensed realtor with the Asheville Realty Group. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what you hear, please consider leaving a review, hitting some stars, subscribing, and or sharing this show. It's how little shows like this survive. Now, let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to the Nomadic Spaces podcast. I am your host, Sarah, and today's episode is called The Art of Focal Points in Interior Design. Focal points play a crucial role in interior design, capturing our attention and creating a distinct atmosphere for each room. They serve as the centerpiece, guiding the overall aesthetic and narrative of each space. By strategically placing focal points, we can effectively communicate our vision and evoke specific emotions within the environment. Whether it's a stunning piece of artwork, a grand fireplace, or a picturesque window with a breathtaking view, all of these focal points have the power to transform any space into a balanced room and captivating experience. So today we'll explore the significance of focal points, and I'll share some professional interior design tips on how to create them in various spaces, from bedrooms to bathrooms. So let's get into it. To begin, let's just define what a focal point is in interior design. A focal point is a dominant element that immediately draws the eye and serves as the central point of visual interest in a room. Some examples are fireplaces or accent walls. A focal point is the anchor that sets the tone and personality of a space, and it's really crucial to get it right. Typically, a room should only have one focal point, so our eyes and interest are not pulled in multiple directions. But why are focal points so important? Well, there's two reasons: power and emotion. First is the power of focal points. Focal points enhance the aesthetics and functionality of a room. They create a sense of balance and harmony, preventing the space from feeling too cluttered or too disjointed. By directing attention, they also help highlight a room's best features and hide its flaws. Second is the emotional impact of focal points. Beyond aesthetics, focal points impact our emotions by evoking feelings of tranquility, excitement, or intimacy, depending on the room and its purpose. A well-chosen focal point can influence the way we experience and interact within a space. Now that we've covered some basics, let's explore how to create focal points in different rooms. Let's start with the bedroom. The bedroom is a sanctuary for rest and relaxation. To create a calming focal point, consider a statement headboard for your bed. Choose one with unique materials or textures or designs that align with your personal style. You can enhance it with soft, well-coordinated bedding and accent pillows to really complete the look. Accent walls, which are typically behind the headboard of a bedroom, and lighting fixtures are other ideas. An accent wall, also known as a feature wall, is a wall that stands out from the others in a room. It's usually painted a different color or wallpapered in a different design than the other walls. The purpose of an accent wall is to draw attention and add a touch of creativity and character to each space. Here are some ideas of how to create an accent wall in any room. Number 1, paint. This is the most common method. Choose a color that contrasts with the other walls. For example, if the room is painted white, consider a bold color like navy blue or dark gray for the accent wall. 2, wallpaper. Wallpaper comes in many patterns and textures. A floral or geometric pattern can make a big impact. Number 3, wood panels. Wood panels can give a room a rustic feel. They can be painted or stained in any color or shade. Number 4, brick or stone. These materials can add texture and add a natural element to any room. They're great for a more industrial or rustic look. Number 5 is murals. If you or someone you know is artistic, you could have them paint a mural on the wall. This could be anything from a simple pattern to a more complex scene. Number 6, a gallery wall. Hang a collection of photos or artwork on the wall. This can be a great way to display personal memories or favorite pieces. Remember, the goal of an accent wall is to enhance the room's design and reflect the personalities of those who live there. So don't be afraid to get creative and try something new. Hi, friends. I hope you are enjoying this show. Listening to podcasts and reading blogs like this is a great way to gain knowledge. But to really make change, you need to take action. Luckily, taking action doesn't have to be overwhelming, timely, or expensive. My Desk Refresh Guide is a great resource you can download totally free from the link in the show notes. This guide will break down the redesign process into simple, actionable steps with tangible results to transform your space without spending a cent. Now let's get back to the episode. Accent walls for living rooms. Creating a focal point in your living room can really enhance the overall look and feel of the space, especially in homes with open floor plans. Start by identifying an existing feature that stands out, such as a fireplace or a large window. If there isn't one, you can create your own. A large piece of artwork or an accent wall or a unique piece of furniture can serve as a great focal point. Once you've established your focal point, arrange the rest of the furniture to highlight it. Remember that less is often more. Avoid cluttering the area around the focal point. Instead, use complementary colors and textures to draw attention to it. Lighting also plays a crucial role, so make sure your focal point is well lit to make it stand out. Focal points for kitchens. The kitchen often revolves mostly around functionality, but that doesn't mean it can't have a focal point. Consider a striking island with a unique countertop material or a statement pendant lighting. Perhaps it's a unique tile backsplash. A well-placed open shelving unit can also serve as a decorative and functional focal point, showcasing your favorite kitchenware and decor. Focal points in the dining room. Dining rooms thrive on social gatherings, and creating a focal point that brings people together is key. It can be a stunning dining table with a centerpiece like fresh flowers, or an artistic centerpiece is also a great option. Also consider paint colors, accent walls, and other wall treatments like chair railing or shiplap. Overhead lighting fixtures, such as chandeliers or pendant lights, can also really define the dining space. Rugs and statement dining chairs can also help contribute. Bathrooms. Bathrooms are often small spaces, and depending on the space, it might make sense to choose a focal point that doesn't overwhelm. An elegant vanity with an eye-catching mirror or unique tile work, statement lighting fixtures, or even like a luxurious bathtub can serve as the room's focal point. And quickly to note, just because the space is small doesn't mean you can't do a big statement. Especially for half baths where there isn't the humidity of a shower or actual bath, consider wallpaper or paint, and don't forget the ceiling. Focal points in home offices. In a home office, your workspace should be motivating and organized. A focal point can be a well-designed large desk with a statement chair. You can surround the desk with open shelving for a collection of books or decor that reflect your personal interests. An inspiring artwork or accent wall can also serve well as a focal point in a home office. Now that we've explored creating the focal points in different rooms, I'm going to give you 5 key interior design tips for achieving focal point success. Number 1, balance and harmony. Creating focal points in any design is crucial, but it's equally important to maintain balance and harmony. Focal points draw the viewer's eye and guide their attention through the design. However, if there are too many focal points, or the focal points are too overpowering, they can really disrupt the overall balance and create a sense of chaos. Harmony, on the other hand, ensures that all the elements work together seamlessly. It's like a well-rehearsed orchestra where each instrument is playing its part without overshadowing the others. When balance and harmony coexist with well-placed focal points, the result is a compelling, visual-pleasing design that effectively communicates its intended message. Number 2, choose the right location. Choosing the right location for an interior design focal point is crucial. This spot will draw attention and set the tone for the entire room. It's important to consider the room's layout, size, and purpose when deciding on this location. For instance, in a living room, common focal points can be a TV, a large window with a stunning view, or a fireplace. In a bedroom, it could be the bed itself, a headboard, or an interesting piece of artwork. The chosen area should be visually striking, but also tie in with the overall design theme. Remember, the goal is to create a harmonious balance that enhances the room's overall appeal. Number 3, scale and proportion. Pay attention to scale and proportion when selecting or designing a focal point. It should be appropriately sized for the room, neither too small nor too overwhelming. Ensure it works well within the space available. Scale and proportion play a huge role when selecting a focal point. These elements help create balance and harmony in the space. And if a focal point is too large, it can overwhelm the room and make it feel cramped. On the other hand, if it's too small, it might just get lost amongst the other items and fail to command enough attention to serve its purpose. Therefore, it's essential to choose a focal point that fits well within the size of the room and complements the other pieces of furniture or decor. This way, they can effectively capture interest and guide the viewer's eye around the room. Number 4 is lighting. Lighting plays a crucial role in enhancing the overall ambiance of a room. It's not just about illuminating the space, but also about drawing attention to specific areas or objects. Use accent lighting, such as spotlights, wall sconces, or pendant lights, to draw attention to the central element and create a cozy atmosphere. Number 5, personalization. Make your focal point uniquely yours. Infuse it with your personality and your preferences. Whether it's through color, materials, or personal mementos, your focal point should tell your story. By choosing unique colors, textures, and accessories that reflect your personal taste, you can create a unique design that leaves a lasting impression. As we wrap up this episode, I hope you've gained a deeper understanding of the importance of focal points in interior design, or maybe even you just learned what it is, which is great. And maybe you even have some ideas you can take away from this episode for creating focal points in your own space. These design elements not only enhance the aesthetics of your space, but also play a significant role in influencing your emotions and experiences within it. Remember, whether it's your bedroom, living room, kitchen, dining room, bathroom, office, whatever space it is, there's always a way to create a focal point that elevates that space and makes it uniquely yours. So go forth, design your spaces with intention, keeping these tips in mind. And until next time, home happy. I hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring. My goal with this show is to help others make changes that transform their space. But just absorbing content, even brilliant content like this, doesn't get results. Taking action does. If you are still listening, you might be ready to fully accomplish your design goals. My challenge to you is commit to taking one action right now before you don't. Taking action might look like booking a design project jumpstart. Or maybe it's signing up for the free desk refresh guide. Or maybe it's signing up for my mailing list. Or maybe it's scheduling a complimentary connection call to virtually meet and discuss your design goals in more detail. You can find more about all those fun things I just mentioned, as well as reach out to me directly through my website, which is sukkainteriordesign.com. That is SUKKAINTERIORDESIGN.com. HAINTERIORDESIGN.com. I love connecting, so please don't be a stranger. As always, thank you for tuning in and for being a part of this community. If you liked what you heard on this episode or show, please take a second to like, review, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends and family. It is truly the easiest way to show support for me and this tiny niche podcast. Until next time, take care and home happy.